Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. It's Josh Allen that'll be orchestrating the offense, a 6'5" quarterback from Wyoming. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 62 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Part of why they came into this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Riddick. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that but the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's long. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Allen to throw it. He gets it complete to Harris. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Allen off the play fake. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Allen.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. On first down, Burke. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On On the ground, it's Riddick. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Burke. And he will find Scott on the right side, complete.
Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Throwing on 1st down. Burke. He finds his man, complete. That's Graves.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
You see what Riddick was able to do in last week's ball game. 19 carries, 82 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Riddick with a carry.
Down inside the 10.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And a long run there in the end to top it off.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The New York set to take the field.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17.
A solid 12-yard return after the 55-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Portland's offense now about set to take over.
They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Burke. He finds his man, complete. That's Graves. Touchdown! A big play there. 64 yards.
And the Lumberjacks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Now out come the Giants.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen.
He'll drop this down to Williams.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Pulled in at the 24.
A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Portland's offense now about set to take over. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Portland football here ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Riddick. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Burke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Back to throw. Burke. Touchdown! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Lumberjacks continue to pull away here in this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. So that drive spanned 5 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And New York set to take the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. To the air, Allen. And he's got his target, Harris. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run the counter. Boston. And he'll get it inside the 35. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. It's brought in by Harris.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Complete to number 16. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line.
On 2nd down, Williams. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Allen now looks to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's long.
And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
They'll run on 1st down. Boston, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make it 24-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
Fielded right around the 8. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's in his zone, 2nd quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
Riddick light on his feet. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They go back to Riddick. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
106 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Looking to throw. Burke.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Allen now on 1st down. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And again, it's Allen.
He's got Harris running the slant. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Allen going to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
The quick slant caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded right around the 8. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
2nd down at 7.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Allen firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on first down is Allen.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. So we've reached the
message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
On third down, Burke.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 43. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that part every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
137 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover it for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
To throw on second down, Burke. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Calling a loss of 5, good save to bring up third down.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
This is Riddick on the screen. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
Now their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Here's Allen. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down. Operating from the gun, Allen. Got a man in it, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and this is going to go the other way. The defense has it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of the first after a gain of about 9.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw. Burke. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, after that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action, Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Logan. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Here's Allen to throw it. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes that kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out, and as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On 3rd down, Boston. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's long. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Allen's throw is complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. But this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late point. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Now Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Boston, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Allen. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball. They've done so with that first run.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Burke. Looking middle, and that's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Yeah, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down.
Credit there goes to those guys up front.
Certainly does, but we're also seeing how quarterbacks are doing it nowadays on the sneak. When I played high school ball, my coach John Ford used to say, just get down behind those guys and pick up the first down. Now these guys might hesitate a count, use their vision in their eyes, and find the crease and dive for it that way.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 12-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Burke. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on 3rd down. Burke. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They bring their punter out there now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. And here's Allen throwing to start the drive. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Going up top. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To the air, Allen. Harris has it over the middle. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The fullback dive held up short. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Giants' 22-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick is right there. It's good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Allen now looks to throw. His throw incomplete. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Now Allen, got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.